The other day, we heard a story about a dog that got lost in these mountains. And in the story, they said it was like finding a needle in a haystack.
Right.
And they had all this technology, and someone actually found the dog. They said it was a miracle. And during that conversation, I just randomly mentioned in an aside. I was like, how long would it take to find a needle in a haystack? And I think Kenny said he was going to go out and ask people. And then you did all this research on it, and you actually did that.
Yeah, I went down a wormhole.
Wait, see, this is what the internet does. I didn't expect you to actually go out and interview people on the street about it.
Yeah, I did that. I researched on the internet for hours. I found out that there was a performance artist from Europe who actually attempted this. It took him 2 12-hour days.
To find a needle?
To find a needle in a haystack.
In a haystack?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on how big the haystack is.
2 12-hour days?
Yeah.
Some people can't get anything accomplished in 2 12-hour days. That's very impressive.
Well, doesn't sound like he did either. Not very much, at least. He found a needle in a haystack.
He found a needle in a haystack. It's pretty impressive, though.
Then I also thought, like, why would anybody search for a needle in a haystack in the first place? Like, what would have to be on the table in order for someone to actually attempt to do that?
Yeah, we say these phrases, and we don't think about where they came from. My guess on it has to be, like, back in the day, in a barn, someone would be sewing something, and they drop their needle. Where's my needle go?
It's in the haystack.
I hate when I drop it in a haystack.
Yeah.
No metal detectors.
Yeah.
I bet now you could probably find a little easier with some gear.
Well, there was a Marvel movie where Iron Man said he would use a magnet to find a needle in a haystack, and that's genius.
That's some modern day wisdom right there. So here is Kenny asking a question that we really don't think about very much, but since it came up, why not?
How long do you think it would take you to find a needle in a haystack? Like, literally, if there was a needle in a haystack.
No clue. Like, actually no clue. It also depends how much hay, I guess.
Yeah. Let's say it's like 10 feet by 10 feet.
I might recruit like a friend or something.
That's not allowed. You have to do it all by yourself.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, I would think at this point she just wants to get out of this conversation.
Right. She's like, I don't care.
Kind of like I do. Like, I wasn't expecting it to go any further than my aside the other day.
I guess maybe for $1 million.
For $1 million? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, see, everybody's got their price.
All right, well, there you go.
How long do you think it would take you to find a needle in a haystack, literally?
How big is the haystack and how small is the needle? I mean, like, what are we talking?
We're all asking the same philosophical questions.
All right. I didn't think about that.
Like, there's only so deep this discussion can go.
Let's say it's like a 10-foot by 10-foot haystack.
Probably
and
a long time.
Sewing needle.
Yeah, probably a long time. I have terrible, like, vision. I can't pick things out with my eyes.
What would have to be on the table in order for you to actually attempt to do that?
I don't know. Money?
How much?
Like $100.
$100?
Yeah, I'm pretty down bad. I have no money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's, I think, pretty cheap.
Yeah.
There was a guy I read about that it took him 2 12-hour days to actually find the needle in the haystack.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little more money then if that's what we're talking about.
A little bit more than $100.
Yeah.
Maybe $100 a day?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
This guy has to be shocked that he's been talking about this for this long.
For real, if you're down bad, $100, bro, raise your stakes. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
All right, well, if I ever organize this, I'll let you know.
Awesome. Yeah.
You'd never see him again.
Nope.
What would have to be on the table for you to actually attempt to find a needle on a haystack?
I guess if it took like 24 hours of my time, $500, I guess.
Wow, there's a lot of people willing to work for a little bit of money.
Yeah, I would ask for $500,000, but I would accept $300,000.
Yeah, that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
That's generous.
I'd say around there. Nothing crazy.
It's a pretty good deal. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
So there's all kinds of philosophical discussions going on in our world right now. And there you go. There's one more to add to the mix. It's one that most people can join in on and then scratch their head and wonder, why did I join in on that?
Yeah.